Welcome back to Feed the Geek, and today is day 2 of my Xmas special, which will leak into, it'll probably be done by the end of the week, but it might not be. So, yeah. Yep, so, let's get to it. This is the goti drone carrier. The reason I'm using the word goti because goti in Japanese, I believe, means combined, or combined. So that's a very generic name. So, hopefully I'm not stealing names from someone that I don't know about. Hopefully. So, this is the carrier that holds him. It is a big, massive carrier truck. I mean, I'm going to bring in Roadburn as a size comparison in robot mode, kind of height-wise. And this thing's pretty to scale to a big robot. I'm not going to try to bring up my camera. Oh, actually, see? Yeah, this is pretty to scale. I mean, that's a pretty good scale of a giant robot to a big truck. So, and all of the drones you see sitting on them, which you see a couple of them, look kind of like, which kind of act as extra, like, cockpit spots or extra operation spots if you had more like a robot, or if you think about it as from a command center idea. So, it's kind of what it is in some sense of the word. And a guy can fit in here behind the glass. There is a seat. I'm just not going to go with the hassles of getting my little Gaia Gata King's head guy. I'm not going through the hassle of getting him. So, yeah. So, that's my cock and my knuckles. So, yeah, all of them combine, there's 4 of them. There's one here, one here, one here, and one in the back. That's a little harder to see. So, yeah. Got any minifigure can sit in there. There is a seat in there. I don't think you might be able to see that. There's a little seat right there, right below where the camera is, so you can't really see that very well. But there's one in there, trust me. I just don't feel like getting up. You gotta rip off the top to do it, unfortunately, so it's not like there's a hatch. But it wasn't built for that, so yeah. So it holds all 4 goti drones. We'll take a look at they're all parts formers though, but they all disconnect and do a whole armor formation thing. So, the first one we will look at is going to be, boat drone, or the, water drone. He's a ship. He's a little boat. Really cool. I think he looks pretty cool. He's got, he's just really cool, I think. He's the first one that came out, and he's really cool. He's got, like, sorry. He's got little boosters there, little water vents, and he's just really cool. He's got simple decos, white, black. I think he's just really well designed. He's pretty cool. He does stand on his own. He doesn't need any support stands or anything, so he stands on his own quite well. He plops on the side. That's all there is to it to him. I mean, none of these aren't very detailed, guys. The combined modes with Roadburn aren't very detailed either. One of my favorites, which make sure you get some of his pieces, is the sky drone. I don't know what it's called. He's a helicopter with the 2 things on it. He's pretty cool. And then rotate those downward. He has a second mode technically, but you just rotate the fans because the fans rotate. So you just push them backwards, and then you push this back piece down, and you kind of have a little, like, boat motor. So he has a little boat mode, which is pretty cool. So he's the flying one. He's the flying/water one. Yeah. So third one is we have our little helicopter tank guy, and he also has 2 modes. This is his tank mode, which is pretty darn cool. I like this one a lot. He's the bigger one. He's the bigger combination with the Roadburn. He's pretty cool though. He's pretty cool in my mind. He's pretty sweet. Yeah. And then if you just rotate it to the side, you pretty much have the helicopter mode or the flying mode. It's got a rotating thing. It'll rotate 360, and that's really cool. I like it. And if you do not like the 2 cannons, you see here, you can take the red one, untake it and do it like that, and make it like it's like that, and take this other one, remove it and push it forward one, and then you get to connect them. And then you got a bigger cannon if you like that better. If you like kind of like the big laser cannon look better, you can do that. And he fell off. And you can have the bigger cannon instead, if that's what you want. I like it keep the other way because it's just simple that way. It's just simpler. So I just like it the other way. So that's Tank Drone. He attached it to the side over here. On a white peg. Sorry if this is a quick review. I just started doing it. It's like 8 or 9 o'clock, so. My personal favorite is the Junkyard Hovercraft muscle car engine tow truck thing. I don't know how to explain it. He's really cool. He actually becomes the foot. Him, this guy, and this guy become the feet. And then the other two kind of just... He is in none of the combination because I couldn't fit him anywhere. So yeah, I'm sorry about that. He doesn't fit anywhere at all. This guy and Tank guy over there don't really have any specific parts. Everything else is the accessories and the booster pack, actually, which I'll show you what he actually does. It's not a huge combination. It's not an in-depth one, but yeah, this guy's pretty cool. He looks like he's built on the Junkyard, which is what his look is. Which this whole set slash thing is kind of like that. And I know this was short and kind of very, very brief, but I just wanted to do this to show you the carrier. Outside this, it's just built to hold them, and they're going to get their own separate review. When I go into the combination with Roadburn, that's when I'll go in a little bit more detail, because they'll actually be part of the review, and those will be a little longer. But yeah, this is pretty much the end of the review, mostly. The only feature that has failed is you can take the wheels off and put them on Roadburn, and you get a big, instead of the small wheels, you get these big mofo monster truck wheels, which is a pretty cool looking form. So if I get around time and he's in his vehicle mode, I'll probably do a small update and show you that for a couple of minutes at some point, just out here. So yeah, that's pretty much it. A guy can fit in there. It's just built to hold him. It's not pretty. It's very makeshift. That's what its look is supposed to be. That's why I built it this way. It's makeshift and, kind of ugly, actually. It's not very cool. It's cool and stuff, but, it's got work to do. And it's just built to hold them. So, this was the drone carrier. That's pretty much the end of the review. Kind of just showing you it in general. I'll see you guys next time. I'm sorry if this review is kind of boring. Wait. Size comparisons. Sorry. Optimus Prime in the back right there. You can't even see him. Size comparison. It's bigger than Optimus Prime. Here's our little red alert. Yeah, it's pretty massive. So that was pretty much the goti drone carrier. That's pretty much it. I'll see you guys next time. See you guys tomorrow.